Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. It is Wednesday, March the 29th. This is Amy Shine here, joining you from Delray Beach, Florida. I'm jumping on here today to do a very quickie taste of this incredible workbook, How to Become Money. So, this is called the How to Become Money Workbook. Some of you might have heard of it, some of you might never have heard of it. It's from Access Consciousness. It's a workbook downloaded from the founder of Access Consciousness, Gary Douglas, over 30 something years ago. And this workbook is incredible. Whether you have a money problem or you don't have a money problem, it's not even about that. It's about really starting to be the energy of money. So you could have $10,000 in the bank and you could have 10 million in the bank. But if your point of view is lack and there is lack in the world, and if your points of views are fear-based, it doesn't matter how much money you have. It's your point of view that creates your reality. So there's people who have millions of dollars and still function from fear and lack with money and ultimately with themselves. Because whatever is going on for you with money, whatever points of views, fears, insecurities you have, that's what you have with you. That's what's going on with you. So this money workbook is really a deep dive into really being the energy of money, which is being the energy of power, of awareness, of control, of creativity. It's becoming the energy. So whenever I start to feel like I'm getting a lack in my world or feeling like insecure with money, I know it's time for me to study this workbook. And Gary Douglas's suggestion is study the workbook at least 100 times until you have the financial reality you desire. I'm probably at about 20 or 30 times I've been through this workbook, but I haven't been doing it as much as I used to do it. But I do notice that when I go back into the workbook and I study it again, it's like a whole new awareness, a whole new level of receiving, a whole new reality with money becomes available to me. So I don't have long today, but I wanted to give you a little taster of like some like what I think like there's so much in this money workbook and there's so many tools, but one piece that I use on a daily basis um, is this piece. So I'm going to read a piece to you and then I'm going to just talk about how I use it in my life. So, how do I become money? That's the question, right? You ask that question. How do I become money? To become money, you have to have the vision of your life. And you do that by being I am creativity. So, I am creativity is the vision of your life. You are creativity as a vision. You are I am power as energy. You are I am awareness as knowing exactly that the world will be as you see it. And you are I am control, not in a vested interest in how you get there, but in the awareness that the universe will move the cogs to bring about the vision if you maintain your power and you maintain your awareness in alignment with what you do. When you have those four elements in place, so what are the four elements? We just said them. I am power, I am awareness, I am creativity, I am control. When you have these four elements in place, then you can become I am money. So this is massive, right? So if you're having, like, say you're having insecurities with money, for you to have insecurities with money, you first have to somewhere not have that you are power. So somewhere you're being powerless. You're not looking at I am power. You're not being I am power. Somewhere you are not being I am awareness, knowing your point of view creates your reality. I am creativity. What is the vision for your life? What is the energy from which you're creating your life? And I am control. Well, when you know I am control, you don't have to control how things show up. You know that they will show up and they'll show up in the universe's timing. You don't have to control that. So whenever I have lack going on in my world or, fear with money, I know that I've shut down somewhere. I'm not being. I am power, I am awareness, I am control, I am creativity. So begin this tool you can start using. Begin with saying, I am power, I am awareness, I am control, I am creativity, I am money. So I would say these 10 times in the morning, 10 times at night. And actually something that I do is when I'm in yoga or when I'm working out, when I'm exercising, and when I'm like at my movement classes, I use these I ams. How many of you, like when you work out, you start thinking about money or whatever? I go, okay, I am power. And I really get the energy. I am power. Like right now, if you really get the energy, I am power. And pull it to you. How many of you make everything outside of you more powerful than you? You decided money is more powerful than you, or the person paying your wages has got the power, or your clients that are paying for you, coming to your business, they got the power. So what if you start to look at, okay, I am power. I am power. I am power. Wow. I am power. I am power. And then I am awareness. Awareness. I am awareness. I know my point of view creates my reality. I am awareness. My point of view creates my reality. I am awareness. When I know my point of view creates my reality, I can create anything. I am control. So, what would it take to have unexpected revenue show up today? Question, my point of view creates my reality. What point of view do I have with money that doesn't allow money to show up? I am control. Oh, I don't have to control it all because I am control. I am control. I am control. I am creativity. So, what is creativity? Creativity is the vision of your life. It's the energy from which you would like your life to be like. It's the energy from which you're creating your life. I am creativity. I am creativity. I am creating my life. When I know all that, I am money. I am money. I am money. I am money. And I get that. I get like, okay, I am money. I am energy. Money is energy. I am energy. And I pull that to me. And it's like, okay, money comes from everywhere. Like energy comes from everywhere. So as I'm out moving my body, going through my day, I'm like, okay, there's no lack in the world. There's no lack of energy. Energy is everywhere. If I know that, I can pull energy from everywhere to me. Now, if money is energy, then can I pull money to me like energy from everywhere? Oof. There we go. I am money. So use this every morning and every night until you become money, until you become creativity, until you become awareness, until you become control, until you become power. This is how you become money. The I am of being it. Oh. So that is key. Like I do that multiple times a day. I am money. I am power. I am awareness. I am control. I am creativity. When you start to get into your lack or your fear, okay, I am creativity. I am the vision of my life. I am creating the energy for my life. I am awareness. My point of view creates my reality. I am awareness. I am power. I am power. I am power. It's not outside of me. I am power. I am control. oh, I don't have to control this. I am control. If I know I am control, I don't have to control anything. I just am control. I am being control. And I am money. I am awareness. I am creativity. I am power. I am control. I am money. Play with it. See what happens. It might be more effective when you go into your lack and your limitations to do the I ams than going into your judgments. So, guys, if you're up for it, anyone would like to join me, I'm going to go through this workbook in a Zoom call, telecall series for the next 6 months. So what we're going to do is there's 12 questions at the top of this workbook. We're going to go through the 12 questions once a week or once every other week. So every 2 weeks, we're going to have a call for 6 months. So we're going to have 12 calls in this series. We're going to go through the questions every week, and then we're going to go through all the different tools in the workbook. We'll do energy pulls with the workbook and really start to really get what is the financial reality you'd like to have, and is it time to actualize it, to be it, to create it. So we start on Monday. Let me pull up the link and post it here for you. Anyone can join, and there's no prereqs. So it's going to be 12 calls over 6 months. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me for my very quick impromptu taster of the How to Become Money Workbook. You're welcome to join me on the series. And if not, you're just play with these I ams and see what it creates. When you're washing the dishes, when you're driving your car, I am power, I am awareness, I am control, I am creativity, I am money. And get really present with the I ams as you're saying them, and get the energy behind them and ask to be that energy and see what shows up. All right, I gotta go again. Thanks for being here. See you soon. Bye.